If you think you've seen all the strange creatures in the world, you may just be amazed. Scientists discover up to 18,000 new species every year, with millions yet to be discovered. That's a pretty mind-boggling total. Stick with us as we delve into just a small amount of what's out there. MONTAUK monster. Unfortunately, this one wasn't caught alive. One of the most intriguing and strangest creatures to ever come ashore on a beach is the MONTAUK monster. The strange animal was found in 2008 by a group of friends in Montauk, New York, close to a government research facility. Many people were unsure of what kind of animal the creature could be because it had a beak that resembled a bird, a hairless body, and a set of pointed teeth. After the MONTAUK monster was discovered, rumors about its origins quickly spread online. Many people thought it came from Plum Island, a nearby government facility where scientists reportedly studied biological warfare weapons. Others speculated it might be a fake or a being from another planet. The identity of the MONTAUK monster is still a mystery, despite many theories and conjectures. Some scientists think it might be a rare species of sea turtle or a raccoon that lost its fur due to decomposition. But even today, the creature's peculiar appearance continues to pique people's curiosity around the globe, and is still the subject of speculation. I got no idea what it is, but maybe you'd like to venture a guess. Chupacabra. There are rumors of strange creatures hiding around every corner in the gloomy and unsettling South Texas backwoods. However, what man captured in the small town of Ratcliffe in DeWitt County was beyond his wildest dreams. The locals had claimed that this enigmatic creature was nothing more than a myth or legend. However, Jackie Stock's husband asserts that he personally caught the animal this time, and it was alive. The creature had no hair, a strange bumpy back, big claws, and tons of teeth. It grunted viciously, sending chills down their spines. A mythical creature said to feed on the blood of livestock, many people are convinced that this is the elusive Chupacabra. DeWitt County residents are terrified and in awe of this strange being. The possibility of the creature being a Chupacabra is still open for discovery or not, despite some expert suggestion that it might simply be a dog with mange. As we heard, the creature was residing at the Stock home and subsisting on cat food and corn until its real identity could be ascertained. The Jersey Devil Hunt. A mysterious creature known as the Jersey Devil said to roam freely in the New Jersey Pine Barrens. Many campfire tales have been told about this creature, which is said to have a kangaroo-like body, a horse-like head, and bat-like wings. However, the search for the Jersey Devil is more than just a legend for some adventurous individuals. Hank, a hunter who's been on the lookout for the creature for more than 30 years, is the leader of one such group of hunters. Hank and his team have combed the Pine Barrens in search of the elusive beast with the help of their trusty shotguns and keen hunting senses. They have witnessed its glowing eyes in the dark and heard its spine-tingling screams. The Jersey Devil's still at large, despite their best efforts. Other hunters have attempted to entice the animal with cheesy treats in the hope that its adoration of Cheetos would be its undoing. Unfortunately, the Jersey Devil is yet to be duped by their cheesy, fluffy tricks. For those who do believe, the hunt for the Jersey Devil is an experience unlike any other. Some people may laugh at the idea of hunting a mythical creature, but who knows? Maybe Hank and his crew will get their wish and see the dreaded creature at last. Not so sure they'd want that, however. FIJI mermaid. For centuries, people have been fascinated and entertained by the mythical FIJI mermaid. This enigmatic animal, said to have been captured off the coast of Fiji in the 19th century and displayed as a real mermaid in various freak shows and circuses. According to legend, the FIJI mermaid was half human, half fish, with a female torso and a fish's tail. Later on, it was discovered that this fictitious mermaid was a hoax, made by sewing a monkey's upper body to a fish's lower. Despite being revealed to be a hoax, the FIJI mermaid persisted in captivating the public's attention and was even a part of the hit television series American Horror Story. This goes to show how even the most blatant of hoaxes can have an impact on culture for years to come. The FIJI mermaid is now frequently cited as an example of how dangerous it is to believe things that seem too good to be true. Even if it turns out to be a monkey-fish hybrid, who wouldn't want to believe in a mysterious creature like the FIJI mermaid? The FLATWOODS monster. In 1952, a terrifying creature with glowing eyes and a menacing shadow was spotted near the sleepy town of Flatwoods, West Virginia. It was described as being over 10 feet tall, with long, spindly arms, a metallic body, and a head shaped like a spade. A group of boys playing in the woods first noticed the creature, also known as the Flatwoods monster or the Braxton County monster, when they saw a bright object streak across the sky and crash into a nearby hill. They looked around and discovered the monster hiding in the shadows. Eyewitnesses claimed to smell something disgusting and feel queasy when they were near the monster, which led some people to think it was an alien or botched government experiment. To this day, the Flatwoods monster's origin story is a mystery. The myth of the Flatwoods monster persists despite the absence of hard proof, capturing the interest of those who are interested in learning more about the enigmatic creature that once stalked West Virginia's dark woods. The Kentucky Goblins. A rural Kentucky family claimed to have come across a group of tiny goblin-like creatures outside their farmhouse in the fall of 1955. The creatures had scaly skin, big pointed ears, and glowing eyes. They were about 3 feet tall with spindly arms and legs, according to the family. The family's attempts to scare the goblins away caused them to retreat into the shadows after they initially seemed interested in their farmhouse. Maybe they were just estate agents preparing for Halloween? Similar sightings were reported nearby over the following few days. The goblins, according to eyewitnesses, were swift and agile, disappearing before anyone could get a good look at them. After the incident, several people reported hearing strange noises and whispers coming from the woods. These sightings attracted the interest of paranormal enthusiasts and the media. Others thought they were supernatural beings from another realm, while some thought they were extraterrestrial. Even today, there's still many unanswered questions and no conclusive solution to the case. The myth or reality of the Kentucky Goblins persists despite the paucity of proof, fascinating and intriguing to those who are interested in the unexplained. The Loveland Frog. The Loveland Frog is said to be a strange creature that haunts the area of the small Ohio town of Loveland. The being, which stands about 4 feet tall and has leathery skin, webbed fingers, and toes, is said to resemble a humanoid frog. In 1955, a man claimed to have seen the creature on a country road, and that was the first sighting to be recorded. Since then, there's been numerous reports of sightings, frequently from police officers. In these reports, the creature is described as standing on its hind legs and holding a wand-like object. The Loveland Frog has developed legendary status in the area thanks to reports of its eerie presence and mysterious activities. Others contend that it's a mutated creature from a nearby chemical plant. And of course, there's others who believe it's extraterrestrial. The creature continues to fascinate both locals and tourists due to its elusiveness and enigmatical origins. The Loveland Frog legend does not seem to be going anywhere soon, and if it's real is something we're not so sure of. Mongolian Deathworm. The Mongolian deathworm is a terrifying and scarce creature. This elusive creature, which is said to reside in Mongolia's Gobi Desert, is described as being 2 to 5 feet long. Also, apparently it's as thick as a human arm. It lacks a recognizable head or tail and has red skin. It's said to be capable of spitting acid that can melt human flesh and to have lethal breath. According to local legend, the deathworm can kill a person with just one touch, and that just being around it can cause lightning and sandstorms. However, reports of the creature are uncommon and frequently written off as misunderstandings or hoaxes. Even though there isn't any hard evidence to support them, the Mongolian deathworm is still the subject of numerous locals' unwavering convictions. Some scientists believe the creature is a myth created by the region's harsh and unforgiving landscape, while others think it might be a type of as-of-yet unidentified worm. Whatever the case, the Mongolian deathworm legend is still a fascinating and terrifying aspect of Mongolian folklore. The Beast of Gévaudan. Le Bête, also known as the Beast of Gévaudan, was a fabled monster that terrorized the French province of Gévaudan's rural areas in the 18th century. It was claimed that over 100 people were attacked and killed during its several-year terror reign, primarily women and children. The beast was described as a huge wolf-like creature with red fur, who was fast, strong, and almost invulnerable to weapons. The Beast of Gévaudan's true identity is the subject of numerous theories. Some say that it was a particularly large and vicious wolf, while others assert that it could have been a hyena or even a trained hunting dog. However, eyewitness accounts of the creature's peculiar behavior and the sheer number of victims raise the possibility that something much more unsettling and dreadful was at play. Some people believe that the Beast of Gévaudan was a supernatural being, such as a demon or a werewolf. Others think a sinister experiment may have produced it, or that an environmental factor may have caused a genetic mutation. Whatever the case, the Beast of Gévaudan's legend continues to this day, shrouded in mystery and terrifying people's imaginations. The Van Meter Visitor. In the course of a few nights in 1903, several witnesses reported seeing a terrifying creature in the Iowan town of Van Meter. This being was referred to as the Van Meter Visitor and was described as a humanoid with bat-like wings, glowing eyes, and a horn on its head. The first sighting happened when U.G. Griffith, the president of a nearby bank, went outside to investigate after hearing unusual noises. He was startled to see the creature hovering above the surface and its horn shooting a beam of light. More sightings were reported over the following nights, including those by the town doctor and a group of armed villagers who made an attempt to shoot at the creature. After those few nights, the Van Meter Visitor was never again seen. Many think it was just a hoax or a misidentification of a known animal. Some other people think it was an extraterrestrial being, of course. Fact is, nobody alive really knows. Mothman. The West Virginia town of Point Pleasant is purportedly haunted by the mythical creature known as the Mothman. The Mothman, a rumored harbinger of doom who is described as a winged humanoid with glowing red eyes, has been linked to several tragic incidents in the area. The Mothman has been the subject of countless tales and legends ever since the first sightings were reported in the late 60s. While some claim it was a supernatural being, others think it might be a previously unknown species of animal. Despite numerous sightings and reports, the Mothman's real identity is still unknown. Others see it as a guardian angel, while some see it as a death messenger. Whatever its true nature, the Mothman is one of the most intriguing, mysterious creatures in cryptozoology because of the legend that's captivated and intrigued people for centuries. See you all next time.